Boas pessoal de Canon Gamer, sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Vamos Jogar FIFA 20 para a PlayStation 4. Ora, estamos empatados com 12 pontos, portanto temos o Braga, Benfica, Sporting e Porto. 4 jogos, 4 vitórias, 12 pontos cada equipe. Vamos jogar contra Guimarães. Vamos ver se conseguimos outra vitória para nos mantermos lá no cimo da classificação. Estou sempre a rezar para que alguém perca, mas até agora o Braga, Benfica e Porto não perderam. Portanto, não está fácil.
Perfect pitch on a perfect day in this stadium. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith. Portuguese league action coming right up for you. Vitória Guimarães against Sporting.
Well, what an arena we've got here. Perfectly suited to football and two very noisy sets of fans. What a backdrop that should be to what on paper should be an entertaining match.
And this is today's starting lineup for the home team. He looks as though the manager's set up a team here. Whatever happens, we're not going to be beaten today.
Does look that way, doesn't it? And I hope it's not a dull affair, this, because we've seen...
Takes the shot on. Well, he's reached that spectacularly.
I thought that was in, Martin, I've got to say.
Corner's taken. Oh, that's good defending. Could be his game today, the way he's been playing recently.
He's one of the best ball players in this league, in world football, I'd go so far to say.
Can go in from here. Routine for the keeper. Here's Jota. It's good attacking play, this, from them. Well, you could see what he was trying to do, but he couldn't execute it at all.
Não foi bem jogado.
And it's going to be a throw here.
Foi mal jogado da parte deles.
Guedes. Taking on the defenders. Marvellous tackle. He's got some room out there. Players trying to attack the cross. It was put into the right area, but no one able to reach the cross. Well, Chelsea have been trying to get a player in of his capabilities for some time, and they've now been able to get their man.
Yeah, and they went in with a big offer, about £50 million. I don't think that's unreasonable. Will he find an immediate place in the team?
It's a shot! Well, goalkeepers like action. There was plenty of action for him there. So the corner about to be taken. That could have been difficult, but the defender sorted it out. Now João Teixeira. João Teixeira. Good interception there. Well, whether they're being forced back or whether they're just doing this as a tactic, it's hard to understand at the moment.
Caraças, pá. As
Just
coisas
saying,
não
well,
estão
you
a
throw
correr
your
bem.
punches at us and we'll ride them. Time to get the ball in. They've defended with great organisation to get possession back after being under pressure for some time. Corner played in. All peters out rather for them. Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Well, they've got to keep the crosses coming in. I'm sure in the end it will deliver something, but it didn't this time. Guedes. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing.
Caralho.
Guedes. No way through for the shot. Blocked.
Isto não está fácil, meu. Os gajos estão a defender bastante, pá. Não
João
estou a conseguir
Teixeira.
sair em contra-ataque.
Now João Teixeira. Can't get past him. Such a good defender. Guedes. An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into. The tackling is a real skill. They've been trying to do this, get the ball over the top. Cross blocked here by Pepe. That's gone out for a goal kick.
Precisava de um golinho, pá.
Pizzi. Here's Jota. Wants to chop back and play it to a teammate. Pizzi!
Golo!
How about that for a goal?
1-0.
Given them the breakthrough, and they've had to work very hard to find a way through this defence. But when it came, it was
1-0.
superbly taken. They're absolutely
Vamos ver se
thrilled
conseguimos
with the way
marcar
they've
mais.
got the lead here.
The hosts have controlled possession here so far, but I do think they've got to find another gear or two. It has been too slow. They've been hesitant. Certainly haven't created enough chances, anywhere near enough.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. That's a turnover of possession here. Steered through. And there it is!
Golo! 2-0.
Well, it's a super period of the game for this team. To get one goal was
Já
excellent.
está a correr
Now
melhor.
they've doubled their money. Restarting at 2-0.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum.
It's a good way
of
to
2
nick the ball
minutes
back. Quick
added time.
thinking. Pizzi. Guedes. And the referee is blown for half-time.
Bora lá para a segunda parte.
Kick-off
Bem,
here
isto quando
for
começar
the
o...
start of the second half.
Perdão. Quando começar os jogos da Liga Europa ou da Liga dos Campeões. Eu acho que está na Liga Europa. Não deve estar na Liga dos Campeões.
And back it goes to the back of... Looking for goal now. He's blocked that well. Pizzi. Guedes. Given possession away here. And now a throw-in. Guedes. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Guedes! Threw everything behind that shot. And frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Guillermo Celis. Well, he's got away from him. Clever ball. Well, the wide man can... Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. It's another one for them. They go further in front. And they are poor value for this position. It's a goal that's easily taken. And they were caught out, leaving the goalkeeper totally exposed. He could do nothing. One against those two.
No, he's entitled to wonder where his defenders were there. And bar bringing down the lad, he could do nothing at all, the keeper.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Takes the shot off. That is a supreme save at full stretch.
Supreme save at full stretch.
Easy. No nonsense defending from him. Jogar trying to get the ball in behind. They blocked it then. And they've scored.
4-0.
Well, he's not far out, but you've
É
got
sempre
to be on
andar,
your
é
toes
sempre andar.
in these circumstances, and he was.
They are playing well. Their superiority increased really with this goal.
Well, you can only see more goals coming their way, the way they played.
So off they go again, trying to make some sort of mark in a game that they're being dominated in. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Well, this is where substitutes are important. Who and when. Celis. Agu. Now João Teixeira. Trying to spot potential ball to... And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means. Pizzi. On the attack here. Great interception.
Caralho. Não passou o passe.
Well, it's not often these supporters turn against their team, but they're just showing their frustration, a bit of anger as well in what they've seen out there today.
Well, the home team has been outplayed, and the home supporters have lost their will to support, I think.
Oh, haven't they just? You could hear a pin drop here. Seen one or two heading for the exits. They're not impressed.
And the ball's got away from him. Saw that coming and intercepted. Steered through. Well, that should be the game. We could call it another insurance goal. Surely they can't throw it away here. 2 for him on the day.
Será que ainda chegamos aos 6?
Very well taken goals. Well, it's not easy to find the spirit here that they're going to need in these circumstances as they kick off again. Bush. Guillermo Celis. Agu. And he's dispossessed. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. That's something for him to chase. That's the shoot. Needed to be brave.
Caraca.
Thiago Ilori. They're looking to get to him and take the ball from him. It'll be a throw now after the tackle. Celis. And that's going to be another throw-in. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Gone on one possession back with that tackle.
Ah, cagão.
Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Good support running on either side. That would have been a foul, but the referee lets the game go on.
Segundo
Good
ressalto que eles
advantage.
ganham.
Put into the middle. Went with the header, and he's good in the air too, but not quite good enough then.
Bit unfortunate. Next time, maybe he'll bury it.
Perdão.
Pepe. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. They've lost the ball. Just a mistake, really. It's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. out to a wide man who's got room. Brilliant defending. It saved a certain goal.
He was almost wheeling away to celebrate there.
Celis.
Bem, 5-0 já não é mau.
2 minutes.
É uma boa vitória.
2 minutes of added time.
Big moment, actually, because there was a chance there if he hadn't been able to intervene.
Ah! Não deu. Não fiz bem o drible.
Lovely ball. Men in there to try to convert this cross. Well, it was a cross that he got in quickly, but he didn't really control.
5-0.
Now,
Está feito. Está ganho. Vamos à entrevista pós-jogo. Vamos dizer bem do Sporting. Era bom que me perguntassem pelo Caeiro. Eu queria que o Caeiro estivesse com a moral mais em cima
Just a couple of
possível.
questions. Thank you, that's all the questions.
Ok, vamos aos treinos. Vamos aos treinos. Ajax, Panathinaikos e Lech Poznan. Ok, isto promete ser um jogo difícil. Panathinaikos, ora, Londout, Ricardo Pereira, Diogo Rios, pode ir. Agora tenho um joguinho contra o Panathinaikos. Bem, vamos ver como é que a gente safa neste jogo. É peixe, ok. Espera aí. Não, tem que ser assim. Bem, temos que ganhar este jogo. Eu digo isto sempre em cada jogo, né? Nós temos que ganhar os jogos todos, mas não é fácil. Perdão. Contra o Panathinaikos. Eu nem parece. É em casa, Mas, portanto, Liga Europa, não é?
Plenty of nervous anticipation, but now it is for real. Match day 1 in the Europa League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV.
Bem, este é o primeiro jogo nesta temporada. É o primeiro jogo para a Taça Europa, para a Liga Europa.
We've got the first match of this group
ver
stage
se
in the
conseguimos
UEFA
bem.
Europa League to bring you tonight. It's Sporting and they face Panathinaikos.
Well, it's exciting times in the
Merda.
Europa League. All starts here. One of these teams could be going all the way, you never know. Important to get off to a good start.
Diogo Jota. Pisi. On the ball, Florentino. Well, the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Here's the lineup for Sporting. If you like wingers, you'll love this league.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the 3 central midfield players. The back 4 is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
Possession lost. And crossed in there. A poor cross, all things considered. Was an important piece of defending. Just wanted to get it out of there. Nudge. Bouzouki's. This could be an interesting avenue. Can they get in behind them? Textbook defending inside the box. Being pressed hard. And introducing the visitors lineup today. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is 2 holding players in front of the
Caralho,
back
não
four to
entra a
protect
puta
them.
da bola,
It
mano.
also gives you 3 supporting players to that central striker.
And it Crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, virtually everything. Quick feet, quick mind, sees the pass before anybody else. So difficult to stop a player like that.
Oh, a nice-looking pass. Can they convert? The first goal of the match, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them.
It's taken a while, but the pressure has taken its toll.
1-0. Caralho, começamos em grande, caralho.
Stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Slipshod passing. A change to the situation at the Johan Cruyff Arena. Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for the visitors.
Merda.
22 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. That was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. Gonzalo Guedes now. It looks promising. He's in with a chance. Giving it a try. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a
Estão
corner.
assustados, eles estão assustados.
Corner kick played in.
Estão assustados, meu.
And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And for a counter to succeed, it has to happen at lightning pace. It didn't. On the ball, Florentino. PC. Gonzalo Guedes. PC. Went in strong.
Caralho. Parecia que o ressalto ia sobrar para o Guedes, pá.
Federico Maqueda.
Sobrou para o outro, caralho.
And that's an important intervention. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? It's there for him. That's a routine take. Well, he's given us away. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. And that is how to thwart them. Florentino. Here's PC. PC. Wonderfully weighted pass. He's got to score. Keeper didn't quite do enough.
Caralho. Podia ter sido 2-0, meu.
And it was known as the UEFA Cup until season 2009. He takes aim. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. They've given it away. PC, looking confident with the ball at his feet.
Estava quase, estava quase.
They're trying to
Pá,
get
estou a
right
jogar
into
muito
the
bem, meu,
space.
foda-se.
And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out
Se
for a
continuar
throw-in.
assim, se continuar assim, tenho tudo para ganhar o jogo.
Dimitrios Koumperis. On the ball, Ayub. Give it away. Has a go. And he's done
Ganda
it.
gol.
Parity
Foda-se.
again. A magnificent game on
Que
board.
grande gol, meu.
Even Steven, one apiece on this match.
Foda-se. Eu tenho estado a jogar muito melhor, meu. Este golo foi balde de água fria.
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well, great read there to intercept. An incisive pass. Gonzalo Guedes. An inability to keep. Well, the managers will now deliver the...
Bem, tenho que ver se consigo marcar pelo menos um gol para garantir a vitória por 2-1. Já não era mal.
And the second half begins in this Europa
O
League
importante
group
é ganhar
stage
o
match
jogo.
day 1 contest.
Não me importa se ganho por um gol, por 2, por 3, ou seja o que for.
Buzukis. Cross fired over and very deftly cut out. Now can they counter clinically? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. And options in the centre. Kumpelis. Dangerous looking attack. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. There's been quite a bit of talk on the Everton front in recent days, and they have the new signing, finally confirmed, Lee.
Yeah, Derek, the figure being reported is around £20 million. I suppose that's about right for this type of player. We've seen
Nothing wrong with that idea.
Pumba,
Stop.
gol!
It's in.
2-1. O grande Baró. Romário Baró a marcar golo.
He thinks he's coming back out, but just clips the inside of the post and he sneaks in.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Moving forward effectively.
Foda-se.
Thunders clear. PC. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Shot attempted and putting his body on the line. And that was a very fine read. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Losing possession a bit easily. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. An important interception. Staunch rearguard action. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay?
Vermelho.
Oh, and that challenge
Foda-se.
it's quite the element of risk. Now, what's
Epá,
the
não era
referee
preciso
going to do
tanto,
next?
meu.
Will this prove to be a turning point? A sending off, everything, and the keeper takes charge and dealing with the free kick.
Bem, agora vou ter que fazer tudo
Well,
para,
Derek,
para
when the
manter
chances are
a
few and far
vitória.
between, it's very important the forwards stay focused. Not many chances out there. Can they get one of those chances to get them back in the game?
Here's PC. Excellent vision. Jota. Turning inside. Where's he going to go? Oh dear, I think he's got the shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Jota. Gonzalo Guedes. Well, visionary passing. And it's gone in.
3-1.
Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, they've taken a lot of pressure down to 10.
Ainda vou tentar marcar mais
They
pá.
really have tried to get back into this game. And how
Não que me
they've done
interesse
that.
muito, mas pronto.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match
O
now.
jogo já está ganho.
3-1 it
A
is.
partida.
They do pass the ball with authority. Diogo Jota. He's given us away.
Caralho.
And options in the centre. No nonsense clearance. There's been a goal at the Johan Cruyff Arena. Alan, tell us more.
It's a third goal for the visitors. 74 minutes played. 3-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Gonzalo Guedes. Wonderful block. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping.
Bem, 3-1 já não é mau. Até porque isto não... Isto é por pontos,
Maqueda.
portanto...
Buzukis.
O importante é ganhar todos os jogos. Se ganho por
On the ball,
3-1
Ayub.
ou 1-0, pouco interessa.
Looks promising, this. Well, this will help them get back into the game. Oh, he's given it. The referee says penalty. And an opportunity for them to pull one back here. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah.
And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, as we see it again, I can tell you his nerves will have been jangling, but he kept his nerve. Really good penalty.
Bem, vamos ver se ainda marcamos outros.
Defences are on top. 3-2. Just 10 minutes to go.
Well, if they carry on doing their jobs, they should be fine in this game. The fans are certainly doing their bit.
An important interception. Well, clear twitchiness following the high press. And a throw coming up. And this is Diogo Jota now.
Caralho, não consegui fazer o drible, meu. Meu, estão a jogar com mais um.
Not what he
Eu
was
acho
intending.
injusto.
Bad pass. So a throw in here. On the ball, Ayub. Excellent ball over the top. He has been deemed
Fora
to
de
be
jogo,
offside.
foste
Not
para o
by
caralho.
much.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
On the ball, Florentino. PC. Staunch rearguard action.
Caralho, e ali uma bomba, pá.
Read it magnificently and
Com
intercepted.
um bocado de sorte, ainda marcava gol. Ah, cabrão.
Ayub.
Estes gajos, meu.
He could pick out a teammate. And you don't want to lose possession there. Has a go. On the ball, Florentino. And that's
3-2,
tonight,
para o caralho.
full time and an encouragement.
Bomba. Ganhamos. Quanto é que ficou o PSP? Não vi.
Hi, can you chat to us for a second about the match? Thanks very much for...
Bem, vamos fazer mais um. Ah, caralho, não dá para fazer o treino. Player suspended. Pois, vida de Quaresma. Bem, vou terminar o episódio aqui. Já vamos com 33 minutos de jogo. Fizemos 2 jogos, portanto é 2 jogos por episódio. Olha, já aqui uma novidade. Eu estou com 5 jogos, 15 pontos. Oh, 5 jogos, 15 pontos. Eles têm 16, 16, 18. Portanto, se eu ganhar este jogo contra o Portimonense, fico empatado com o Porto em primeiro lugar. Boa. Vemos no próximo episódio, pessoal. Até lá, pessoal.